What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to episode 6 I think. It says it down below, you guys know what's going on. Today is a huge one. As you guys may remember in the last episode, we got an ultimatum from the board. We needed 9 points from 5 games. That's 9 points out of 15. That's going to be a tricky feat, but I've already played 2 of the games like I said I would, and we're going to go check out how we've got on. So, let's roll the intro. So I've played the 2 games and the split in the league has happened. I'm going to show you guys what's happened in my 2 games. I won them both. It drives me crazy that in the 3 games I put on video, the one before the video, we bottled this that really matters. This was a key game. This was against the team above us. We lose a pointless game that we should have been winning. This happens. This happens. These games are infuriating. Turn off the camera. Panagiotou opens a scoring, Sam Burns scores, Maja Gomez scores, Maja gets the man of the match as per usual. Next game, Maja Gomez scores, so does Chimodzi. We are dominating. That meant the split happened, but the most infuriating thing for me was that we finished 4 points behind Doxa Katokopias, and if they had if we hadn't let them come back into it, it could have been a whole different situation. It's just upsetting, but that means we are now in the bottom half split, and for those that don't get what happens, essentially they split the league, the top 6 and then these 6, we go into our own separate leagues, all our points from beforehand carry over, but we then play each other 5 times, and if you're in the bottom 2, by this point, you go down. Simple as that. We're currently 14 points ahead of it. I don't think we're going to be in any issues, but all we need to do is to essentially get 3 points from these 3 games. And that means we are playing against technically like 5 of the 6 worst teams in the league, and we should be getting at least 1 win out of these. What I'm going to do in this episode is we're going to play 2 games, assuming we get a win. If we don't get a win out of those, then we'll play all 3 of our last potential games until we reach the 5 that we need to do for the sacking. If we get 2 in and we've won 1 or won both or whatever has happened, I won't see you again until here. I think if we win 1 or 2 of those games, we're pretty comfortable for relegation. Nobody wants to see all these dead games. The board are going to be happy. I've done what they've wanted me to. But there's going to be an important question, and I'm going to get to that when we get into the game. So, we're going to go play against Ermis Aradipu. The side is slightly different to what you guys may remember. Tom Robson is our guaranteed starter now, and I've brought in Theo Fanos back into the side because De Freitas just wasn't cutting the mustard for me. He was the new signing, but Theo Fanos was just better. Sam Burn has been playing alright up top with Ramal as well. So, we're going to go straight into our game. Go away, John Watson. Nobody cares about you. We're going to go into our game, and we're against Ernis Aradipu, who were 19 points from 26 games. We should get a win out of this. If not, we'll just take it on to the next game and we'll see what happens. So, the question that I had to ask you guys now is I've recorded a few of these ahead. This is actually, I'm recording this Sunday night, and you're probably not seeing this until like Thursday, Friday. So I'm not going to play any of this game until then. I'm going to leave it to like settle, because I want your comments. I want all of your input on where we go forward. So I want to know, next season, this is quite important too. I can't show you now. Ramal, where is he? He's over there. He does not want to renew his contract. He wants 4k a week. He's currently on 1.8. I'm not going to give him 4k a week. I've tried asking him down. The most I can offer him is 1.8. He's not interested. I've upset him a couple times. He wants to go. Now, I'm sure I can find a good striker for 1.8k. Maja Gomez nearly scores. But yeah, I'm trying to decide where to go with this team. I feel like we've done all right. We've not quite hit the expectations that the club wanted to, but I've massively outperformed what was expected of me by the media. The media, Burn, goal. I told you he's been good. The media wanted me, expected me to finish joint bottom. Well, that didn't happen because we wouldn't even be in the relegation playoff. We would have been automatically relegated if that was the case. And we were definitely, we were the best team in the relegation playoff by quite a bit. And if we'd found our form that we did after about 8 games at the start, we would have been in the playoff promotion talk. Now, I want to work out from you guys, do you think I should stay on for another season and see if we get that top 6, maybe see what players we can get in January and see what we can do, or should I move on and see if we can find a job? Because if you guys think I should find a job, I'm going to be hunting whilst this season closes out, because over the summer it's quite hard to find a job. But in March, April, it's not impossible. I can be applying for a bunch of jobs now to try and move on. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you want Magic Gomez scores as per usual? Do you guys want me to stick it out here and see another season through, or do you guys want me to leave and get a job elsewhere? In between these games, we will have a little look at some of the potential jobs. We have saved our job here now. We won't be getting sacked. We've done exactly what they've wanted. This will be the 9 points. We've gone from 3 games, not from 5. We don't need 5 games to do it. But yeah, we'll have a little look on the job section, see if there's maybe some jobs we can go for, because the club is in a bit of a financial mess. Cyprus isn't set up to get any TV money at any point. The sponsors are pathetically bad. I've not paid any transfer fees for... Oh, it's 3-0. This is too easy. Why can't we do this in the normal season? I don't know. But it's not really a team set up to be making money. It's not... just isn't happening. Their finances are insecure. It's not like I've overspent. I've been in the wage budget at all points this season. I've not done any transfers. I've tried to keep it to a minimum. I've loaned out players to recover like wages. I've been really financially prudent, but this league is not set up for you to be making money. No matter where you finish, unless you're in Europe, you can't compete in this league. You've got the top 2 teams of Applewell and AEL, which are in Europe, and they're making great money. Applewell were in the... hang on, let me be really nice to them. They're playing well. AEL are in the Europa League group stages. Let me see if they... I keep saying AEL, I mean Applewell. Did they make it out? They made it into the knockouts of the Europa League and played against Man United. Think of the money they made. They drew with them at home. Zlatan, I mean, that's just funny. Zlatan scored, Pogba got sent off. But, like I was saying, they're playing in the Europa League against Man United in the knockout stages. We can't compete with that financially, and we literally cannot pay wages. We can't pay transfer fees. We have no money, despite the fact we're battering team. They're going to score now. But it's so hard for us to compete, and I don't feel like I can really take this club forward. I don't feel like they're backing me financially. They've not even been able to afford a coaching course. I still have no coaching qualifications at this point, which is quite ridiculous that I'm a year into my career and I've not been able to get a coaching job. So I think the next place we look at, if we do decide to move on, maybe we look to see if they have a little bit of money. I don't need to be buying players, but I need to be further in me. I need to be getting better. I need to be getting qualifications, etc. So let me know down below. This is really important. It's the biggest thing I've asked from you guys in this entire series. Do I stay or do I go? Now, I need to keep an eye on this game. I've not been paying much attention, but they've just hit the crossbar. I don't know. That went out for a goal kick. I thought the goalie was letting it bounce around. But Romao is injured. We're not going to go down, so... It's just such a tricky decision for me as to just exactly what we do. Sam Burn is having a great game, but he's tired. So we're going to take both of these guys off. We're going to play him like so. He can be a deep line forward attack. I don't really mind. He can play however he likes. And we'll take off Theophanos for De Freitas. There we go. Triple sub on the 70th minute. So yeah, that's it really. I need you guys to give me all your input. Let me know, do I stay, do I go? We will go have a look at some other clubs in a second, but we are... basically guaranteed a boring position in this league. We're not going down. We can't go any higher up. We're literally stuck at the top of this relegation playoff, the most boring part. If we had relegation to play for, it might be fun. I think one of the issues was Cyprus are a pretty new league to the system, and not having any reserves or youth or anything like that just makes it kind of annoying. Like, since I got the youth candidates, it's the first time I've actually, like, know when you get the regens in March or into February. It's the first time I've had anyone outside of the first team. Like, we haven't had a youth set up whatsoever. So, yeah, it's not been the most fun to manage. I feel like we've done okay. I've smashed the expectations of the league and what the media expected us to do. The board have not been so happy. They wanted me to get playoffs. But I think, money-wise, it's impossible to compete. We don't have sponsors. We don't have fans. We have 100 season ticket holders, I believe, at £100 each. So that's, what, 10 grand? That's nothing. There's no money whatsoever. They are really getting back into this game, and I don't want them to. So, if we could just hold the ball. If I just go defensive, we'll waste time. We'll hold the ball. We won't look for overlap. We'll be more disciplined. We'll just sit really deep and try not to bottle a 3-0 win right at the end of the season. It won't be the first time we've done it. 94th minute, and that's a throw. I mean, there's supposed to be 3 minutes of added time. How are we still going? There we go, full time. We've kept our job, basically. That's all that matters. We are going to... I don't know what we're going to do. I might just go ahead and make this a relatively shorter episode. We'll talk to the board and we'll have a look at some jobs. So if you have a little look at the job centre here, there are quite a few jobs on the go. Now, we have to be realistic, and only at the very best we can hope for 2.5 stars. 2 stars maybe, but I don't want to go to England for a while. I want to keep us out of England. If we go to the board, we'll see that we're secure. If we go here, the finances are apparently okay, although I disagree. Like, the club is just not making money. We did just get 155. There we go. That would be a good thing to do. I'll show you the money made by the club. So we got 90k in TV revenue. Quite frankly, that is nothing. That's an average of around 10k a month. That pays for Ramal's wages, essentially. That's all the TV revenue can do. So ignore that one. We got 155k for how we did in the league. Again, that comes once a year. It's not that great. The board put 75k in. We made 63k in the entire season on gate receipts. That's all the money that's been made. We've made 595k this season and spent 1.1 million. Wages alone, staff and player wages, go up to 600k. So the wages alone, forgetting all the other running costs of the club, even tax, we're not making money. We're at a massive loss. And I don't know what to do. So, we're not going to apply for any jobs yet. We are going to go ahead and play the second game, actually. We're going to get it done nice and quick. But I need you guys to let me know in the comments down below. Do we stay or do we go? Okay, guys. I've just looked at my promises. And apparently, we still have 3 games left on the reaching a points target. I think that this relegation playoff is not included in our points target, which is ridiculous. Which means we have to wait until next season if that is the case. We're going to play our next game, see what it says. If it still says 3 games remaining, then I think you guys need to let me know what to do. Because I want a full summer at a new club if we're going to move clubs. Okay, right, we're going to go into this game now literally just to see if the points thing changes. If not, we'll wait and see you guys, your guys' opinion. Sam Byrne will be starting up front with Ahern Grant because Ramal picked up a knock in the last game and he's basically not fully fit for 5 more days, so I'm not going to play him for the sake of it. I don't think it's that important of a game. Though saying that, I'll probably end up losing my job. So we're going to give Ahern Grant a go. He hasn't done anything for us yet, but he has only had 1 start. 6 games off the bench. I mean, it is a little bit trickier to impress off the bench, isn't it? Fair enough if he's got goals from starting, but it's not the same off the bench. So we'll give him a start, see what he can do. At the end of the day, Andrew's hardly done anything to phone home about. So we can hope. It's not really that promising of a start, though. They are stopping us from getting anywhere near the ball. Despite the fact they've only had 28% of the ball so far, they've cracked the post. And Alex manages to put it clear. I don't really want to be in a situation where we are losing to these guys. So let's get a nice early lead. We won't have to worry about it. These are Aris Limassol, who are on 30 points. They're not awful like some of the other teams in this relegation playoff. But Theophanos has played through Magic Gomez. I don't understand it. The guy is 1 goal away from matching Ramal for the season. And he's, I think, had 10 less starts. That sums it up. He has been unreal. And the fact that we may not have him next season because he's a Liverpool player is a little bit upsetting. Hopefully they'll give him to him on loan. Give him to us on loan again. Or I don't know, really. I don't know. Some of them are available on free transfers. He is not one of them. But once again, we just need to look at this again. Ignoring the game he's in now. So you have to add 1 more game onto that. It's goal, 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 goal. Like, that's unreal. That's an unbelievable patch of form for an attacking midfielder. And I just want to show you again, if we look at the detailed stats, the goals, I mean, Magic Gomez is 9th, and he is just 15 stars. I mean, imagine, the goals per minute, he has to be right up there. He's the 3rd best goals per minute, and he's an attacking midfielder. Does not make an iota of sense. Not going to complain. And then he's just added a goal to that as well. So those stats are going to be better now because of that goal right there. And he's probably going to get more. He's only an advanced playmaker on attack. It's not like he's a shadow striker. Oh well, we're winning this rather comfortably. We have to just avoid the bottom 2. And Theophanos has made it 2-0. If we avoid the bottom 2, there is 8 games left to play. 8 times 3 is 24. As it stands, we're 18 points clear. So it's not long, really. Probably 2 games we can guarantee safety. Obviously, I'll be doing that off camera or waiting until what you guys say in the comments of the videos. Just to let you guys know as well, I want to be uploading this at a set time every day. I haven't decided it, but it will be in the description right now. You guys will know at the same time every day, Monday to Friday, and then varied slightly on weekends. So if you guys want to keep up to date, make sure you're ready at that time every single day. We're just going to make some pointless changes, really. Let's bring on McLaughlin. 5 minutes. Why not? What have I just done? I just subbed off my goalie. Imagine if he concedes now. That would just sum up McLaughlin's season, wouldn't it? If we get a third here with Madja Gomez involved, I'd be happy. But I don't know what's going on. It's a very back and forth highlight. That is a very hopeless ball, but everyone's just booting it long. That seems to be the meta of this game. But Alan, or Elaine, I'm not sure how you'd say it, he's on the right-hand side. McLaughlin has held it! Hey! Round of applause for McLaughlin. He's just dropped the ball. What was that? I brought him on as a joke. He's a 3-star goalkeeper. I don't know what to say. Is he he must be a broken goalkeeper. He walks forward, drops the ball behind him, has a little panic. He gets pressured, boots it to him. It's hard to find the words to explain this man. I literally brought him on as a bit of a joke because of how abysmal he was at the start of the season. And that happens. He must be a broken goalkeeper. If we get a third here, I'd be pretty happy. But just blow the whistle, ref. That'll cheer me up. And we'll go see if the points tally thing is broken or not. If it is, then we all know that we basically will have to win one of the 3 games at the start of next season, or we'll be gone by then. So let's go have a quick look. They don't seem to have mentioned it whatsoever. If we go promises, reach. Well, we've won 4 in a row. So I don't know if it's broken or what is going on. I'm going to play 2 games off camera and we'll come back at the end of the second game and we'll see what's really happening. Okay, we drew the game in between it. This is the second game. As it stands, we are 22 points rather ahead of the 5th, 6th relegation spots, but 6th place have a game in hand. They can end up on 24 points. That means we're 19 points clear with 6 games to go. We would avoid relegation if everything stays the same. We will be on 13 points from 15. Chimonzi scores here just to put the boot in. Burns scored the first 2 if you guys were interested. We somehow lost to, I think it was Aris Limassol. We didn't lose, we drew 1-1. But this would mean we've got 13 points from 15 as requested if it's working properly. I'm pretty sure we've played 6 games as well, which confuses me. I may have got massively mixed up. But I'm sure we played 2 before and then 4 in this section, but who knows? Who actually knows? But we're basically on a run of 5 wins and a draw. This game's about to end. I haven't even bothered doing subs because at this point the season's over. We're about to have automatic safety from relegation. That's all that matters really. We'll congratulate the side. They've been playing really well. Ramal ended up getting man of the match somehow with 2 assists and Sam Byrne got 2 goals. And just all round, we are dominating everyone in this bottom half of the table. Reach a points target. We reached 13 points in 5 matches. I'm sure they came to me between these games, which would mean that didn't work out properly. But they've cancelled any plans, blah, 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 blah. They just need to tell me that we're up. We all know that we're up. But to clarify, my job is apparently now secure. They're buzzing with the matches. We're now actually at 57%. How you can go from being on the verge of losing your job to being at 57% happiness, but we can't get relegated now with 6 games to go. It's 18 points, and at best there'll be 19 behind us if they win. So guys, let me know down below what you guys think I should do. I'm going to go ahead and save it, and this is going to be the last time I play it until the video has been up for a day and you guys can give me some information. So let me know in the comments down below, what should I do? Where should we go? Should I stay or should I go? Just to quickly clarify, these are the available jobs. We would definitely get this one in Northern Ireland. I'm not sure I want it though. We could potentially get this in the Slovak First Division. Their finances. I don't want to go to a club with insecure finances, I think. And then we've got the Serbian Super League. We may be able to get them at a push. Who knows? But let me know down below what you think we should do. Should we hold out for the summer? Should we keep our eyes on jobs? Should we keep applying? Let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!